Alright, so for the ID narrative, I'm comparing and contrasting two personas that I have. And the two personas that I chose are outdoors, so hunting, fishing, and that, and being a student, and how they compare and contrast in each other. And so I guess the demographics, the age I'm looking for is it is not really important. The gender is not really important. So who you're looking for, it could be generally anybody.
I would say definitely narrow that down because she kind of freaks out about stuff. Far as like disability, obviously you can have anybody who's immobile or can't use their hands. Like if they're a hunter or an outdoors, they could still enjoy the outdoors. But if you're going something like specific income level, again, you could say that they have to have enough money to go to school, so you're a college student, and then also to have like hunting equipment and all that kind of stuff. It's expensive. 18, I think, is spot on because like 18-year-olds, 18 through 20, schools, and no gender or sexuality, and location. Maine's good, somewhere you can be outdoors.
Okay, and then are you supposed to go through my asset list too, and all that stuff?
I think she just said the storyboard, but if we need more time, I can go through your asset list.
All right. Well, so here's my storyboard. It's kind of like it jumps around at some point, but
so is this all on a like you're gonna intro this, intro this, intro
so it's
this?
kind of like
so you're starting off with student life first, and then,
just in this one. It's the only one on the backside.
And then you go into the woods.
I just talk about like how study hall sucks in the wintertime because you have to walk outside and stuff.
Oh, that's true. As he does. And then this turns into
going home and hunting.
Okay.
And then this talks about like I'm just gonna talk about like the story about like me hunting with my little brother. And I actually ended up going home on a weekend where I had exams on Monday and Tuesday, and I still ended up going home to go hunting because it was still really important to me. And so I'm going to talk about like the lessons I learned like on that, and then I'm also going to talk about I started here and then went to there.
Okay.
So it's like
picture with you and your family.
Yeah, my brother, my grandfather, and talk about my grandfather and our connection, our relationship, and about how I've also gotten out of studying and going to school because like spending time with him is important because like I don't know, like he has been in and out of like remission with cancer and stuff, and so it's always important to like appreciate that and like know
family
he's
comes
fine.
first.
And stuff like that. And I've learned a lot more lessons by hunting and fishing with family members and stuff than I have from in a classroom.
I like it. I would say for the storyboard at least, add in like where you're gonna fast forward, like how long each of these is gonna be. Probably more by section than like each little photo. And then also talk about the speed, like videos of you hiking or fishing. Probably gonna be fast forward and not like full length videos. To just get more specific in there.
Okay.
And then I feel like the organization of it is good, ending with like hunting you felt is more like educational and stuff and spending time with family. So I think it's in a good order and a good section like organized thought.
Okay. Alright.
And then I can take a look at your asset list. Was there any specific questions you had about your asset list?
Not really. Nothing in particular, but
Well, you did Maker last time, so you already made one of these.
no, I did.
No?
No, I haven't made an asset list yet.
I was so confused. You did Hacker last time.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to do an asset list with Maker. I was confused by the questions, but maybe that was just me.
Okay.
I think the quotes from family members are going to be a really cool aspect of that. I feel like that really brings home the point that like family's a little more important than education.
Thank you.
I think there should be questions on the persona sheet.
Where's that?
I think you had it open over there.
Oh.
Yeah. You want to go through the psychographics real quick?
Okay, so psychographics is like what like somebody should be like they should be interested in the outdoors, and a student going to school should be something to care about. Like hobbies, hunting, fishing, studying and homework doesn't like not necessarily a hobby, but it's still something that's going to take up the majority of your time. So what matters? Family. Political preference is conservative, but it doesn't have to be.
Yeah, it's just because usually hunting and
Yeah.
stuff is more associated, but
and religious preference, it could be spiritual, but it doesn't have to be. Goals, like I guess like I wrote down peace, but I don't really know what I should have for. I guess the goal is a good thing to try to change, and then fear is destroying. Like I wrote down destroying the earth, but I don't. The goals and fears kind of trip me up.
I think the persona this is like the psychographics of your audience, so maybe the goals could be like understanding differences between like or understanding levels of importance between family and education, and like the balance would be a good goal. So when they watch your ID narrative, that's what they understand, like that the whole purpose is like there's levels of importance in life, and that family becomes something that's more important than education, but education is still something that's important.
Mm-hmm.
And then fears, I think you could keep destroying the impact hunting and fishing has. I think that's a good one.
Okay.
And then you want to read those questions and what?
What problems and desires does this draft or design help my audience solve or satisfy? The changes going through school, becoming an outdoorsman or woman, like it can be challenging as like a young person in college or like in high school to do both. And like if you're somebody who's into it but also into being like you have to be a student, it's a different balance than what you would like a normal student would have.
Yeah, I think there's definitely also like nowadays it would be much easier to make the decision like, oh, I'm gonna be a hunter in this, and, like an electrician, so you don't have to go to like school or something. Like that's how my grandpa is. He's huge into hunting and fishing.
Yeah.
But now it's kind of like getting a college degree is something you really need, almost.
Yeah, and it's hard to, like, a lot of times today, people start to, like, society starting to stray away from that, and I don't know. I don't think it's something that people should stray away from.
Yeah, obviously it's had a big impact on your life, so. I used to love I never hunted or anything like that. I know how to shoot a bow pretty well.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I love the upstate house. My grandpa has an upstate house, and I love it.
In New York?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I think that should be it.
Thank you.
No problem.